found in my folder, so I shall return this to you. Okay.
Okay. Let me test the mic. Mic sounds good. Yeah. Next, notify the Discord. Okay. And last but not least, put some music in my phone while I do this. Now, this one is going to be, well, this is going to be a big one for me mainly, because I'm going to be talking about myself also. But I'm doing a Grinding Gears stream right now for the sole purpose of content creation. Because Sparking Zero, I've heard some stuff about big creators and some stuff from small creators. I've heard stuff from people in the middle. I've heard stuff from people who are just streamers when it comes to content creation. And I mean, streaming, I would say streaming and video creation are two separate things, right? Now, let's talk about this Sparking Zero content. Because big YouTubers who cover Sparking Zero are trying to tell small YouTubers or upcoming YouTubers that are just starting out to just cover Sparking Zero and you know, obviously be smart, have a plan and all that. But you know, that's easier said than done. You can say it doesn't matter like what your position is. You can say, "Oh, do this and do this and do that." But what you're saying people should do is not going to work for that. It's not going to work for anybody but you. Like, for example, if you tell a person to do a task, some people will complete that task faster than other people. Other people will have things in their life that stop them from completing a task. For example, when it comes to work, your boss will tell you to do a certain thing, and some people will do that certain thing better because it gets them paid more. Other people will do it, but it could be slow, or they're dealing with a lot of mental issues at home, or they could be old. Some of them can't work as fast. Some of them have things going on in their head that clouds them from doing certain things. So with the idea that, oh, just do this and that, and I mean, yeah, I get it. Everybody starts as a small creator. Everyone does. But not everybody can do it. Most people will just upload the upload without having a plan. Most people do not have the connections that other people have. And I know people will say, oh, you just have to do better at networking. How so? And some examples that I've heard was, oh, how about you just get yourself out there? Start going on TikTok or upload YouTube shorts or, have a better mic, have a webcam, be entertaining. But that's a whole other subject about being entertaining. We're going to come back to that. But when it comes to, networking, getting yourself out there, some people don't have a laptop. And I mean, yeah, you can do it from your phone, but like, for instance, kids are not going to have, like, what's good, Lava? Kids are not going to have the equipment that an adult can have, because an adult will have the money to do all that. Kids who are trying to be big content creators, which, that's also another thing that's going on. Also, Lava, just to let you know, I'm talking about this Sparking Zero drama with big and small content creators going at each other. So we're just going to talk about it. Now, do I understand it from the big YouTuber side? To an extent, because, yeah, they all started small, and they had to work their way up, but I'm going to say this now. I think when it comes to anime games, it's way easier. It was way easier back then. It was way easier back in the day. Because content creation as a whole always changes. Yes, this is very facts, Lava. Because, for example, back in the day, you really couldn't blow up that crazy on a Dragon Ball game. But you could blow up. But the only way you would blow up is from collabs. Even in Naruto. Like, people say, just do Naruto content or Dragon Ball content to get big. When it comes to, like, anime games. But really, if we really look at it, one good collab can blow you up. Let's talk about Afro Senju. Afro Senju started with Storm 4. He started to collab with Rhymestyle on different games. He started to collab with Papa Berto on Storm 4, Sheikah's Clouds on Storm 4, and honestly, just from collabing with Rhymestyle, who was already a big YouTuber at the time, that blew up Afro. And then he started to collab with not only Rhymestyle, but the Three Idiots, what got him bigger. Now, another thing, was he entertaining? Yes, it was. And that's another thing. If you're quote unquote entertaining, then that's all you need. But the question is why? What do you mean by be entertaining? Well, let's look at other YouTubers and give an idea for what is quote unquote entertaining. Revolution, not Storm 4. Oh yeah, you're right. He did start with I totally forgot about Revolution. It was Revolution and Generation. But when it comes to be entertaining, people always say be funny. Not everybody's funny. Um, Another thing is have a interesting personality. Not everybody is interesting. Most people are just monotone and they don't like to tell jokes. Like me, I don't tell jokes. I can tell a joke, but I don't do it. I kind of just start a stream and talk about different topics and chill. And for some reason people like it. Granted, I'm not a content creator. I just stream. But this Sparking Zero drama has been very interesting. And from a smaller YouTuber perspective, people who are small YouTubers believe that big content creators will just overtake them. Now, here's the thing, it's a yes and no type of thing, because yes, they will overtake them because they have bigger numbers, but at the same time, when are you uploading this video? And the reason why I'm asking that is because don't do the mistake of what certain anime games have done in the past, like Black Clover Quartet Knights. Black Clover Quartet Knights could have been a bigger game if it did not come out the same time Naruto Shinobi Strikers did. People were more on Shinobi Strikers because it's a create a character game for Naruto. And Naruto's one of the big three. What is somebody going to go towards? A Naruto game or Black Clover? Black Clover was kind of big at the time, but Naruto was bigger. It all depends on when you upload this stuff. But that's another problem, because a lot of people who try to be an upcoming big YouTuber just try to get big quick. That doesn't happen to everybody. And I've been hearing a lot that nowadays you don't need luck because there's TikTok and YouTube Shorts, but you still need luck. Like a lot of these people who get big quickly, it's all because of luck. And if you don't have luck, then you have to put in the time and grind. Like, for example, Dado Doya. Dado Doya had to grind Dragon Ball Fighters for a while. And collabing with the Three Idiots definitely helped Dado get bigger. Because not only did he collab with them, he started to collab with other Dragon Ball creators, which also helped his channel. And you know, there's a recurring theme of you gotta collab with the right people. But that's another thing, not everybody wants to collab, and it's hard to collab with somebody. I mean, yeah, you can say, oh, just talk to them a little bit and get to know them better and try to do a collab, but not everybody is going to think of you as a friend. Not everybody is trying to, like, get to know you like that. Like in real life. You think you're gonna just randomly walk up to a random stranger on the street and try to have a long conversation? No, that conversation is being shut down quickly, and that person is going on with their day. You could say, oh, but different people will want to have a longer conversation. But the thing is, everybody's different. And I guarantee you there are more people who are just trying to live out their life and do what they want to do instead of have a conversation. And when it comes to content creation, let's say you do talk to a big creator who wants to do collabs, and you know, you're an interesting person. How many times do you think you are going to collab with them? Because again, these people who are already established in the in the YouTube community have already got a plan in mind. And if they realize, oh, he's actually funny and interesting, they'll keep that in mind. Because at the end of the day, they're only thinking about themselves. Not everybody is going to think, oh yeah, we're going to get up together. And you could say, oh, but I found somebody who is treating me like Afro treats his other content creators that he grew up with. And I'm like, you think those people are gonna have the same mindset as Afro's content creation group? That's cap. Not everybody is the same. Like, these people, again, only care about themselves. You could say, oh, there's one good apple in this bunch of apples, but that's until you take a bite and realize one of them is rotten from the inside. Like, some of these content creators will use you because you're entertaining and throw you to the side when they've gotten everything they need to. Like, Makai. I know we always talk about this moment, but the Jump Junior arc. People use Nightly as content. Like, the people who just make fools of themselves, or, you know, they're entertaining and funny, so they'll use this as just extra content to get bigger. People are not afraid to do this. Afro did this to Nightly. Freaking Rhymestyle did this to Nightly. Everybody did this to Nightly because of the Jump Junior arc, which is still such a stupid arc. It's so stupid that it even happened. But I mean, it was big. Bro, the Jump Junior arc was so crazy. And it sucks because the Jester, bro. And the thing is, this is one of the biggest, like, at the time, Afro was a big anime game YouTuber at the time. And he got bigger from making fun of Nightly. And actually, it was interesting getting to actually talk to him though. He does seem chill. But Makai, I was looking at your comment section, and you got some very interesting replies. I'm very curious on Globku, because it seems like there's a lot of hate centered around him. And Papa Birdo's comment was very interesting. Now, I do see this Eric Jones, who said, I ain't gonna lie, the smaller creators are making less and less sense. Y'all been making content for a year, it's gonna take time. Everything takes time. But those people who take time with the small content that they do on their channels, most of those people will never get big. Will they be on a recommended list or on the main page? Maybe? That's a big maybe with a question mark. Because a lot of these small creators, nobody's really looking for them specifically. You can say that, oh, I do. But again, everybody who says I always look for smaller creators are a part of a small amount when it comes to the giant majority that still look up big creators. And it's very unfortunate. Dog, this is essentially people complaining that bigger creators are covering the same topic than them and pulling the majority votes. I mean, not votes. Majority views because of their already big fan base. I I feel like people are missing the point because there's no issue with covering the same topic. The issue is that big creators are purposely telling small creators this is a great opportunity to get big. And what is the possibility that most of these big creators who are not interesting or have an entertaining personality take the ideas of small creators? This has happened not just in anime game content creation, but just content creation in general. People who are not interesting when it comes to content creation will take an idea from a small YouTuber and use it on their channel and see how many views they get. And then you'll run into those people who will always say, "Oh, you copied this video from my favorite YouTuber, so I'm gonna hate on you." There's so many people who do that to this day. And Makai, I think you had to deal with like 2 of them, and I know they were annoying. Not enough info to explore. Yes, that's true. I've been reading your comment section. You got some very interesting people in here. Oh, this one, dang, he typed like a bunch of essays. This sounds like raw entitlement. Look at Dododoya, for example. He didn't get Dragon Ball FighterZ early, and he had to grind for a while before he popped off. You have to have a personality, which, again, you have to have this, but how do you do this? Not many people have a interesting personality. Honestly, not many people just act like people. They kind of just act like robots. You have to be decent enough at a game to be entertaining. I feel like you don't even need to be good at a game to be entertaining. As long as you have an interesting personality, you could be trash at a game because people will still, people will flame you in the comments, but you're still entertaining and you make it interesting. You have to be funny. Oh my god, the amount of people who say that. And most importantly, you can't just fly solo anymore. Is that true? I mean, when it comes to anime games, collabs are the easiest way to get big when it comes to content creation, but you have to make sure you collab with the right people. But again, you don't really know if they're the right people because anybody can change. And Makai, that's something that I think, I don't know if a lot of content creators realize this, but this has been the year of, well, for me personally, this has been the year of hidden agendas. And people have been switching up. People have been switching up very easily these days, which obviously is a problem, but at the same time, at least they're showing their real personas. Dotto pre and post 3 Idiots is a completely different beast in terms of viewership and relevance in the community. But other people have collabed with both Dino and Dion and haven't popped off the way Dotto did. Because the thing is, Dotto not only has an interesting personality to where he's funny just by being himself, and he can tell jokes, and also another thing that plays into how big a content creator can be is their laugh. And that might sound like dumb at first, but if you have a contagious laugh, that can also help. And I won't lie, another thing that really does help black content creators Well, honestly, I don't think this is just black content creators, but just male content creators. If you're loud and have an obnoxious and slash entertaining personality, like for example, Kai Cenat, I don't, thinking about it, does every loud black guy, most loud black guys can just pop off kind of easily. Loud white guys can also pop off pretty easily. XQC, Ninja. Is Ninja white? Wait, is XQC white? I don't know. They might be mixed or something. What did I walk on? What did I walk into? Elijah, I'm just talking about content creation. What are we talking about? Okay. So, Elijah, just to let you know, Sparking Zero has had some drama centered around it. Small creators are attacking big creators because they feel like big creators are going to take over the Sparking Zero content creation pool. And small creators won't have a way to like get big off content creation for Sparking Zero. And big creators are trying to tell these small creators that they do have a chance to pop off with Sparking Zero. Alright. But Dado Doya has an entertaining personality, and he's naturally funny. But how many small creators are just naturally funny by just being themselves? That sounds like real life. It basically is. Yeah. You either make it or you don't. A lot of people believe they can make it. But it really just depends if you have a plan. It all depends on if you have a plan or not. Which most small creators will never have a plan. They just upload to upload. And then, people will say you have to be funny. Most people aren't funny. Most people don't know how to tell a joke. Oh, what was the other thing? Hold on, let me go back to this comment. You have to be decent enough at a game to be entertaining. There are people to this day that play Street Fighter who are not good at Street Fighter, but they still play it. Now, how many of these people actually do content creation? Probably not. Probably not a lot. But there are people who still play fighting games that are bad at fighting games because they still have fun. Somehow people can still have fun even while losing. So I don't really know about that because most big content creators don't even play video games. They just have an interesting and funny personality. But being funny is subjective because some people are just not funny. Some people don't know how to tell a joke. Some people try to tell jokes, but they're bad at it. Actually, I'm not gonna do PvP. Well, not PvP. I'm just gonna do single. Watch Gloku get dodged in Sparking Zero story. Views are still high. Being good doesn't matter. Some people like to watch others suffer. Yep. Like, this doesn't even have to be about anime games. This is just about content creation in general. I mean, I personally haven't, like, cared to be a content creator, but if I did, the number one thing I would do is first off make a plan, and second, learn the algorithm for YouTube. Because having a good enough plan that can easily get you big definitely can help. But if you don't know how to do anything in the YouTube algorithm, you cannot get big. You can upload and they'll make some numbers, but they won't make the numbers you're thinking. Okay, just making sure I wasn't in the lobby. Oh, here's another comment from Makai's video. Why would they click on mine instead of some bigger creator's video? Because if people like your content, they will click on your content. I mean, to an extent, yes. Oh, let me look at this. I'm one of those people. I almost always drop off bigger creators for more competitive content. Like, general creators of fun ones that are bigger are good for early coverage, but I'm a competitive freak. I care about tech, high-level play, and tournament footage. I mean, being a competitive person can also be good. Like, if you're good at a video game, you can definitely get big. All you need to do is work on having a more, what would be the word? Work on your personality and try to incorporate more, I guess, entertaining slash funny. You could try to be funny, but again, not everybody is going to be funny. If you're just more educational and you like to take the competitive side when it comes to games, go ahead. It's funny because all of these dudes just did major damage to their chances at success with this barrage of complaining and crying. Interesting. I think people are forgetting content can be watched infinitely. Not everyone gonna watch big creators all the time. Sometimes people want to see other videos to see other experiences. Oh, wait. We have Watermelon Man. What did you say? That's literally not true. Content cannot be watched infinitely, as there is an infinite time within a day, and wait. Oh, not infinite. Finite time within a day, infinite days within someone's life. Assuming someone has no other responsibilities and can just consume for the entire waking life, that's only 16 to 18 hours a day of consumption, with there being so many creators who upload every day, further increasing the content pool that this person has to swim through. Then, on top of that, there is also no one who uses the platform that much and only consumes videos on one singular subject. So there's even further competition with people outside of your niche that you can't calculate or control. Interesting. That's definitely interesting. Okay. I want you because of you. Simple as that. For me, I like people who are honest and don't. Yeah, there's no mask, bro. Yeah, like for example, as much as I want to be one of those people who try to get executive stuff, another thing that can just get you big, that some of these big creators don't, I don't think anybody mentioned in this video, you gotta pander. I won't lie, pandering low-key helps. Wait, did that kill Katakuri? Oh yeah, it did. Well, honest and don't wear a mask on camera. Okay, when it does come to like content creation, another thing is a lot of people nowadays like to see a camera. They want to see you. I don't really know how I feel about that. So far, I watch small people, and sometimes they even get sponsored. Sponsored sometimes. Oh, no. They even get sponsored, which is always a great surprise. Bro, I wish I got sponsored. But I doubt I'll ever get a sponsor because what Dark told me is gonna happen when I hit 1,000 subs. And I'll tell you this. I don't even think I said it on stream, but when I do get to 1,000, that's gonna be the time where I actually focus on content creation. Because honestly, I was looking at my content and I'm like, okay, if I started content creation, what would I start with? And one of them is freaking Marvel Rivals, because I truly do love that game. Plus, I already know a lot about Marvel, so focusing on the stuff that I know, and I know Makai is one of the people who started this, the Pirate Warriors guy. Now, potentially just focusing on, another thing that I focus on is Pirate Warriors. I could do that, but that would just further you're the Pirate Warriors guy. But hey, I mean, if people want it, so be it, right? Like now, I can't escape that I'm the Pirate Warriors guy because of Makai. I've seen his videos on Pirate Warriors. I just don't comment. Yeah. I will say I do have some Pirate Warriors videos on standby. So I am excited to like upload those though. I just have to think of when I want to upload them. So, now let me try to answer this question. Will Sparking Zero small content creators get big from Sparking Zero? But the thing is, it's like yes and no for some of them. I'm on Power World. I want to buy Power World soon. Okay, but I personally think small YouTubers can only get big if they do not upload the same time as like big content creators. They have to plan it out. Like personally, I would say upload like a couple videos, but truthfully, focus on making content for the month after the game comes out. Because if we're being honest, the first month when Sparking Zero comes out, big content creators are going to make a bunch of videos. So, focus on the next month, because content creation from the big YouTubers will probably slow down because most of them are going to focus on making a bunch of videos, basically doing all the basic stuff. Like, for example, doing moveset videos. There's probably going to be combo videos, videos on interactions, videos on custom battles. Like, I'm expecting big content creators focusing on that. Wait until the next month, because bigger content creators, they'll still upload, but they won't upload as frequent. So just plan out the next month everything that you want to do. Also, to answer that, most likely no and yes, but mostly no. Because if we're being honest, everybody is going to be playing it. Yeah. And I mean, another way to just get big on Sparking Zero, if you're good at PvP, then you can help people understand some of their characters. Like, for example, and I'm going to bring up Makai since he's here. Makai is probably going to be one of the best Kaba players on Sparking Zero. Because, let's be honest, there's probably not going to be that many Kaba players. But Makai can at least teach how to use Kaba the way he does, and strategies. Like me, I use Bojack. Like Bojack, Android 13, Android 17. Those are some of my favorite characters. So I would focus on using them and giving strategies that I use. Wait until the mods? Oh, no. Oh, this is a big thing, though. If you plan to play an anime game, please have a PS5. And I know that sounds crazy, but I'm be real with you. This has just been something that's been going on for years. The only way to play anime games is on the PS5. Because nobody plays it on Xbox. Some people play it on PC, but it's more so the modding community that gets it for PC. But PS5 is literally the way to play most, if not all, anime games. Bandai gonna have to see these hands and feet. What's good, Gray? How you doing? But yeah, I feel like small content creators will only do good if they upload more so a month after the game comes out. And I know some people will say, oh, just wait a couple weeks. Nah, I'm gonna be real. Like, that whole first month is gonna be big content creators taking over. The first week is going to be wild. You're going to see a bunch of PvP videos. I already explained PvP, custom battles, move sets, transformations, interactions. Big YouTubers will literally flood with those ideas. People gotta do YouTube the Makai way. The sad part, Makai, is that most of those people will not listen to you. that's the sad part. Because you know what? Okay, just know this ain't no glaze. I'ma just be honest. Makai does it the good way. Because he learned the algorithm. What's up, Celestial? He learned the algorithm, has a plan, and knows what content to upload, what content not to upload, and he focuses on at least 2 different types of content. When, like currently on his channel, Sparking Zero and Rebirth of Souls. Because he focuses on Sparking Zero, because if y'all have known Makai, he has uploaded a lot of Dragon Ball content in the past. But he's also a very educational guy when it comes to Bleach. So it makes sense why he's doing both. And covering the drama in the both of those games, very good. I'm good. How about you? I'm doing good. I just play my cards right. Yeah, I just wish these small creators would listen to you, man. Because they're gonna be in for a rude awakening if they just upload like the first month of Sparking Zero. Speaking of content creators, people are making a Dragon Ball Breakers moveset for Sparking Zero. That's not a bad idea. Look, just know mods in Sparking Zero are actually going to be kind of crazy, because you could put Xenoverse characters in there, Dragon Ball Heroes characters in there, characters that haven't made the roster in there. Modders are gonna have fun. Oh, movement, not moveset. Bad. But modders are still gonna go crazy. Hey, y'all being hopeful about Sparking Zero, we all know who is going to eat off of the content. For all we know, Laggy Films, that's crazy, might come back when they drop Sparking Nod. Hey, I'm telling you this, Gray, if they find some way to put, what is Kagi's character again? I forgot what his character was in Dragon Ball Legends. But if they find a way to put him either in Xenoverse or Sparking Zero, he'll find it. He'll find a way. He a VTuber? Wait, Laggy Films is a VTuber? Wait, what? Isn't that Kagi? Alejandro? Alexander? Okay, I have no idea who you're talking about then. You know what? There's also another thing that could potentially make me into a full-time content creator. And that is, and yeah, I listened to Makai on this, because he said it, and I've had it in the back of my head for so long. If a good and fun One Piece game comes out, like for instance, a competitive One Piece game, I might just become a full-time content creator. Like if a good One Piece competitive game or a One Piece AC game or something that you can have some type of competitiveness to, I'll do it. But with how long it takes to get a One Piece game out, who knows? But Tokyo Game Show, what is up, Shizuru? This time, let me see if anybody is on. Someone email Bandai for new content. Pro Lib, what you do? How you do? Also, what kind of new content we talking? I'm not quite sure how I join you. Oh, bad. Let me show you. I'm gonna use Big Back Big Mom. Pirate Warriors 4 or Pirate Warriors 5. Okay, I would personally say there's only one thing I want for Pirate Warriors 4. So what you need to do is check Grand Line Shizuru and press join. Well, press triangle, press join, and look for my room. That's what you need to look for. A tournament style fighting game? That would be cool. Wait. Gray, how that sounds? It sounds like a One Piece version of Fortnite. Now, when it comes to PS4, I mean not PS4, Pirate Warriors 4 Pro Lib. One thing that needs to happen for Pirate Warriors 4, make a PS5 version. And I know that sounds crazy, but trust me. People who are fans of Pirate Warriors 4 will get the upgraded version. Which, the upgraded version could just have, like, better load times, better graphics, well, slightly better graphics, yada yada. You know, just the basic stuff that's upgraded. But a PlayStation 5 version of Pirate Warriors 4 could be healthy for the game. What level did you pick? I picked New World. Wait, is this your first time on Pirate Warriors, Shizuru? Or they can skip 5 and just drop Pirate Warriors Warlord of the Sea. I doubt. Look, really, they cannot skip 5. Where you can play as the Warlord and build your own crew. That would be interesting. But Pirate Warriors 5 is coming. Like, knowing now how good Pirate Warriors 4 did, there's no way they're not making a Pirate Warriors 5. I have Grand Line unlocked, but not that level. Oh. Pirate Warriors is too profitable to stop. Yeah, it's One Piece's Golden Goose, which I don't really know how to feel about that. I think I found yours. Well, which one are you? Oh wow, a full lobby. This is... Of course I picked Big Mom on the world's smallest map. Alright, this is great. Why'd that dude leave? I'm Roger? I'll bet. I was watching that vid on small content creators and big. I was dying. Bro. It's wild, Jay. What's good with you? I think that it's fine because the game is easier to get into than the manga. Or you know what, Elijah? And look, y'all tell me if I'm bugging, but I think I know what the game needs. A Pirate Warriors collection. I think that's really what we need. Bro, I cannot see. I honestly think that. Oh, yeah. That ain't happening. I know it's not happening, but think about it. That could literally be so good. Because that means you get all the Pirate Warriors content. Or they could make a One Piece game called Tales of Revolution. Alright, hold on. Get to an area where I can actually see. I don't know where he is. There's a big also giant. Warrior games already take too much space. But like, you know what? What if it's just Pirate Warriors 3 and 4? I feel like if they do make a collection for that, that would actually be it would be very good. That is a reason why there are no collections. Which, rightfully so, by the way. Rightfully so. Shizuru, I would say go for these skulls. I'm literally gonna help you guys. I can't see anything. But yeah, y'all go ahead and like kill those guys. I'm gonna focus on this guy over here. The main villain of the game could have the Awoken Toki fruit. The thing is, I don't really know how I feel about like new One Piece games, because every time there's a new One Piece game, they always like make their own story. Which, don't get me wrong, sometimes it's really cool because we do get some interesting concepts for Devil Fruits. But I just feel like we just need a game that follows the story, which at this point is just Pirate Warriors, if I'm being honest. So the Dragon Ball community is tripping at the moment. They think Kaba is beating Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Okay, if we really think about it, instead of that, let's just talk about, could Kaba even beat Omega Shenron? Because I've been seeing, no lie, the memes have been so funny about, like, Kaba versus Gogeta. I've been looking at those memes, it's funny. I'm gonna try to use Kaido next, I bet. You can use whoever you want, Shizuru. Not even Omega Sai Shenron. The thing is, GT scaling like in the actual show of GT, the scaling for it is so weird. I won't lie. They got Super Saiyan 4 Goku struggling to lift a building, and some other weird stuff. I'll level up. I want him to be in my top 3. Content creation is like weird, bro. Well, it's only weird because like some of these people don't know what they're doing. And then not only do they not know what they're doing, but they complain that it's harder because they don't know what they're doing. And for these big YouTubers, I'll be real, most of these big YouTubers collab to get big. Like, I know it's not everybody, but most of them just collab and like be loud. Like, YouTube has always been competitive like this. Also, just so y'all know, I am just to show you the video that I'm talking about. What skill set do I use? Oh, for Hybrid Kaido? For Hybrid Kaido, you can focus on like maybe a mixture of on-land attacks and aerial attacks. Make sure you have something for your special move gauge, like concentration. Increasing the duration of your full force burst is obviously good. You can, I would say for Kaido, like increase the strength of your triangle button would also help. Let's see. What is up, Isaiah? How you doing? Pirate Warriors is a One Piece power fantasy that is also a great way to get into the story. Yeah, and also with Pirate Warriors, you can go crazy with giants. Dying. Why are you dying, Isaiah? What's up? Low key, I like small creators because, well, you like small creators better because when they got big, like Nux Taku, for an example, they lose their charm and just become another face. Well, they become another face because they don't try to be interesting at that point. They made it big. So what's the point? You know? I have this one programming assignment. It'd be better to explain if I sent a photo. Oh yeah, put it. You gonna DM me or put it in Discord? Well, put it in like general. So Shizuru, you can focus on like triangle enhancement, on land attacks. You can focus on land attacks, your airborne attacks, like increase attack against airborne enemies. For Hybrid Kaido, you want to focus on Top of the World. Top of the World is really good. My main is usually Gear 5 Luffy and Roger. Oh, bet. Top of the World is another one. And I say Top of the World because not only do you buff up your on-land attacks, but when you jump and use your combos, use your aerial combos in Dragon form, that buffs it up too. Increase the duration of full force burst by a proportional. This is your choice if you want to do worked up and heat up, because Hybrid Kaido is more of a combo character compared to regular Kaido. So you could do heat up and worked up, but again, it's your decision. You could have Hero's Physique to increase his defense. Again, Hybrid Kaido, you could really go crazy with the moveset for him. I'm missing a lot of these skills. Oh, yeah, you need to... I would say I could help you, but for most of these skills, you need to get a lot of souls. Oh yeah, I didn't get to see the vid, but who was talking bad about Globeku? Surprisingly a good amount. Like, I don't know what Globeku did to these people, but they hate this man. I don't know what he did. Oh nah, those Sparking Zero graphics for cutscenes look bad, man. Some of them do, but I'm just glad Sparking Zero at least looks good. Broly art style only works for movies. I would love to. Now, what if Sparking Zero game becomes the new normal for anime arena fighters? Okay, Isaiah, I'm gonna check confession. Simple. Globeku has the game early and is farming the story mode, so no one else can really get anything from it. But the thing is, that's not going to stop these other big content creators from getting big from it. Like, unlike small creators, big content creators can upload it with their face cam and, you know, add in their own commentary. So, even though, yeah, that does suck, it sucks that he did do that. Big YouTubers that have either the same or Miss Teddy, that's a man. Isaiah, what in the world are you doing? Oh my god. Hey, that's all you, big dog. Like, you don't want that. Well, the big guys, no small guys, yeah. Because I was going to stream it and talk about Jesus and such while playing Dragon Ball, but I don't know. Man, the only reason I'm questioning if I want to stream it is because I don't know if I want the toxic Sparking Zero fans to be here. As you can see, I don't want... No, you're fine. Just walk it off, kiddo. Not gonna lie, I don't want Sparking Zero to be the normal. Well, just know, if the sales do good enough, Bandai will make it the normal. I wonder if this works. A little bit of damage and... Raichu, Whitebeard, get away from me. Okay. Yeah, like, see what you mean about them being toxic. The more I get into this community, bro, it gets worse. And also, if you join the community, do not try to focus on any other game that is an anime game besides that, by the way. Do not focus on anything else. Oh, I probably should have given it's just... Shizuru's a freaking rat. You're just like lava. Oh, yeah. So, another thing that I want to do for Pirate Warriors, and tell me if this is something people would be interested in, but because I like to do, like, cool combos, I was thinking of making a couple videos on, like, random combos you could do with all the characters. Are you getting Nen Impact? You know what? I low-key forgot about that, Gray. I'll be real with you. I should get that. Because I don't care for HXH, but it's my wife's favorite anime. Well, that's good though. You might just have to get it for her. I doubt it will happen, but I'm really hoping they add Sukuna as a guest character in the Bleach game. That is definitely not happening. I mean, it would be cool, but I doubt that's happening. Dang it. I need to refresh the stream. So, I want to ask y'all one more time. when it comes to Sparking Zero, and I want to hear everybody's opinion about this, anybody that's in the stream, do you think that this game is going to help small creators? Because that is the big question that a lot of these small creators are asking. And actually throwing hate on big creators for. So do y'all think this game is going to help small creators? Bitch, Zuru took the white beard. I was so sad. We can do old emperors. So let me show you my hybrid Kaido. Shizuru. Not at all, because a lot of small creators aren't innovative enough. Okay. So this is my hybrid Kaido. Personally, I feel like builds in this game, well, skills in this game, everybody has a different way to build their characters. But for my hybrid Kaido, I focus on like just max damage when it comes to every archetype. Honestly, I should switch this up with this, because even though hybrid Kaido is a combo character, and increase attack against strong enemies, because not only is this good for characters on the ground, but it's good for characters in the air as well. You don't even need Chief Death anymore. I don't even know why I have it. It is... They're going to just copy and paste content and thumbnails. We have seen this in the Shinobi Strikers side of the anime game community. Bro, Shinobi Strikers is crazy because they all do it. Alright, let's go. So those two are handling Kaido, will handle Big Mom. Real be forgetting Shinobi. Trust me, people forget until they see a video of Shinobi Strikers. because as much as I want Sparking Zero to be successful, it's gonna have two compensations between Bleach, Hunter x Hunter, and Xeno DLC. You know, I'd be forgetting that Dimps is probably gonna release a Xenoverse DLC that's gonna make people forget about Sparking. Well, do you think people are gonna forget about Sparking? Nice. I doubt people are gonna forget about Sparking Zero, but once Xenoverse it gives out a DLC, everybody's gonna be on it and glazing it. Not this, that the whole character creator that people were hyped about in Sparking already exists in Xeno. Yeah. Xenoverse 2 DLC Shadow Drop. Man, and it's crazy how many people who talk trash about Xenoverse. Like, at this point, because Sparking Zero came out, so many more trash talkers have been coming out because, you know, everybody hates Xenoverse, which Xenoverse does deserve some of the hate. I won't lie, because that freaking netcode is still the same. Man, I wish we could put mods on PS5 for Xenoverse, man. I want the different hairstyles and different colors, man. Bro, Xenoverse revamp is the best thing that happened to Xenoverse. If I could put revamp on the PS5, I literally would. Because it's way more of a better game. They incorporate not just Xenoverse 1 and 2, but Dragon Ball Ultimate Tenkaichi and the Dragon Ball Online as well. And they do voice actors on it too. It's crazy. Now, let's not act like Xenoverse 2 by itself, even with so much less content, isn't still popping off. You could log into Xenoverse right now, and you'll find people still playing this game. I don't even know how people can do PvP. Because I did 2 PvP matches against a Dispo and a Gohan. Both the Dispo dude was spamming super attacks, and the Gohan was spamming super attacks every time I got close. And I'm like, okay, so I switched it up. Then he started spamming Kamehamehas. Bro, that Xenoverse PvP is some dookie butter. I'm literally getting a PS3 just to replay Ultimate Tenkaichi. Man, if you can, just get Revamp. One of the things I'm gonna do with a PC, I want to make mods for Xenoverse. And I want to do potential mods for Pirate Warriors 4. Sparking Zero has everything I want in a Dragon Ball game since Tenkaichi 3. It's like, to an extent, I can agree with you. It's just for me, streaming wise, I know for a fact like you guys will at least be there and chill. But I don't know how much PvP I could do with that game. Cause Xenoverse 2 PvP, I could not do that for long. Sparking Zero, I don't know if I could stream like an hour doing that PvP. Have you seen the Commissary Shanks mod? Yes, I saw that. It looks really good. I saw someone make a Prime Whitebeard mod, which really looks good. That's cool to hear. Most of the fandom wants Sparking Zero to succeed, but we don't get where all the Xeno hate is coming from. Yeah, I don't mind people wanting Sparking Zero to succeed. Like, really, we need another Dragon Ball game to succeed that's not Xenoverse. You could say Fighters, but Fighters served its purpose and now it's gone. Like for the long run, maybe just hold tournaments, because I understand it being hard to do PvP for such a long time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I mentally can. Man, I wish Beje was more like Kobe. If Beje was like Kobe, that would literally make him so much better. But I'm gonna use the low-key meta that nobody knows about. Still going to live longer than Sparking? That's the crazy thing, because it is. On emulator? Oh, good. You know, Gray, it's kind of crazy how many people are glazing Sparking Zero that have never played the old Budokai games. That's crazy to me. Alright, I'm gonna wait, Shizuru, just in case. Oh, well, there's one. Can we get a fourth? I just need a Xenoverse 3 at this point. Man, okay, here's the thing. DLC wise, what could they do for Xenoverse 3? Because if we're being honest, most of the characters that are in Xenoverse 2 as DLC, you will have to rebuy in Xenoverse 3. Because content-wise, there's not much more they can really do with DLC for Xenoverse. Unless they go for Heroes content. I feel like we get manga characters. Bro, they've been forgetting about manga characters. It's kind of crazy. Most of them are just following the crowd. That is sadly facts. Alright, got rid of... Oh, well. Broly Restrained as a Xenoverse 3 model. Honestly, if you told me that, I believe it. Because literally, Restrained Broly is the best looking Xenoverse character ever. And this is just facts. That is what I want the most in Sparking Zero and potentially Xenoverse, to be honest. I just want to play Moro or Ultra Ego. Man, I want to play Granola. Real with y'all. Like Granola or Gas, which rest in peace Gas, because it's unfortunate what happened to him. But yeah, I think Granola would be fun to play. Oh, hold on, I'm getting text message. Jesus. People still can't accept that base Frieza one-shot Gas. How though? Like, you can be as delusional as you want, but the facts are literally in front of you. Back for more. Yeah? Okay. You want that on the Charger? I want to kill him. You two are lucky. Count your numbers. Count your days. Big Frankie. Gonna kill you next time. Alright, I gotta charge a laptop. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I'm back. I doubt Sparking Zero is gonna die in a few months after it drops, though. I mean, it's not going to die. I think it's gonna die down, but it's not gonna 100% die unless there's literally zero content for that game. Now, the reason I'm saying that Sparking Zero is gonna die down because it's a Budokai game. Because if you really think about it, most of the time, people do not play Budokai games like that on a daily basis. Like, if anything, it's gonna be you play like, what, 10 matches and then you're off. Because that's usually how it is for Budokai Tenkaichi 3. And I know you could probably say, oh, but you can play with your friends. Eventually they have to get off because real life happens. So, I'm saying the game's not gonna 1000% die. I think it's gonna be like at least 60 to 70% offline stuff. Because, you know what, I'll say 60% of the community for Sparking Zero is gonna die down. And the other 40% are going to be the ones that hardcore still play it. Because let's be honest, people are going to be doing offline stuff more than online stuff in Sparking Zero. Which means there's going to be overall less people playing the game. Because it's just going to be focused on offline. Online, I mean, what? You could do PvP and tournaments. That's gonna, like, not be fun because some people have trash internet. Like, offline-wise, they have a lot of content to work with. Online, they do not have a lot of online content to work with. Yeah, local play and offline are literally gonna do good for the game. Not gonna lie, Power World, Epic Mickey. Oh yeah, Elijah, I got that game. And actually, this was the next question I was going to ask y'all. Because Renatus demo just came out in a game called Undefeated, which is a free, like, superhero game. I wanted to stream one of those games, but I don't know which one. And I think I want to stream Renatus. Plus, Shadow Generations does look good. Sparking Zero, man, I don't even know when I want to get that. I want to wait until, like, the price goes down, honestly. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I'm excited for the game, but, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know if I'm going to be playing that more than, like, Space Marines. Yeah, that Undefeated game, it's free. Yeah. You can download it now on PSN. So just go into PlayStation Store and it's there. Yeah. I think I want to do Renatus first. I want to make a stream for that because I was really excited for that. Plus, it ties into The World Ends With You, so I'm already excited for that. Sparking Zero, Metaphor, Sonic Generations. Z, that's how I feel because, look, for me, Dark, and Jay, we play a lot of multiplayer games. Space Marines, when it works, is actually, like, one of our favorite games. Marvel Rivals is coming out, so we're going to be on that. Ark, what was it called? Hold on. One of the new games that came out from the State of Play. It's a massive multiplayer game, so we're gonna be on that. And then, and I know y'all are gonna be like, "What?" But a game called Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream is a 20-player multiplayer game. And that looks very fun. Which is weird because this is the first SAO game I'm actually buying. Because it looks fun. What? Y'all getting that? Yeah. Because the game looks like Grand Blue. It looks like Grand Blue Relink, but more characters and more people to play. Yeah. So right now, there's so many games that are on my radar. Actually, hold on. Let me just go into PlayStation Store real quick. Oh, and that's thankfully I did because Monster Hunter Wilds is something we're also going to be getting. Now, just looking at the games you could pre-order. Dragon Age: The Veilguard. My brother and I are Dragon Age fans, so eventually I will be getting this game. Let's see, what else? Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream, because it's up to 20 people online, I believe. Yeah, 20 online players. What's up, Celestia? Someone knows the upcoming DLC for part. Wait, hold on. What you mean? Whoa, what you mean? Did they confirm anything about a upcoming DLC for Pirate Warriors? Because if we being honest, all the DLC is already out. We had the first DLC pack with Whole Cake Island, Worst Generation, Wano, Onigashima Battle, Film Red, and then and then the Roger DLC. Will a new DLC come? Oh. So a lot of people are questioning if there's going to be a new DLC for this game. Personally, I will say probably not, because the only ones who can give the go-ahead for a new DLC is Bandai. And currently, Bandai is focused on Sparking Zero and the Bleach game, which means they do not care about Pirate Warriors at this point. Unless they come out of nowhere and say something crazy, which I will discuss on stream. Because look, when it comes to Pirate Warriors, I'll let you know. But for right now, there is no confirmation on new DLC for this game. It will end with the Roger, Garp, and Rayleigh DLC, and that's it, sadly. But, I mean, there's a good amount of content in the game already. I think that was a question. Yeah, I was just wondering, because I'm like, hold on, is there any news on Pirate Warriors in SAO? Okay, thanks. No worries, Celeste. How are you doing, by the way? You can't top a Roger DLC like that? Actually, at the time of where the anime is currently, they low-key could. Which is weird to say. That's what I'm saying, Z. It looks good. In SAO, I'm going to main Yuki. Look, in every game, I main the tanks. And of course, the tank is the black guy, so I have to main him. I don't know if I could get my friends to get... Yeah, I'm maining the tanks, but I will dabble in probably a mage character. I don't know who, but yeah. I was wishing for Awaken Lucci. Okay, an Egghead DLC is what could be crazy, Repro. Because I want you to think about this. Lucci is one character. Two other characters who were in there, well, a lot of other characters that were in there were Kizaru. We also had Bonnie, which we got to see the full extent of her devil fruit, and Kuma. But there is another big person who showed a lot of abilities in Egghead, which was an elder by the name of Saturn. So, imagine a Saturn DLC with, like, it could be a Saturn DLC with, just Marines. So, it could be Saturn, an upgraded Kizaru, and Green Bull. And I know, why are you throwing out Green Bull out of nowhere? Well, he's a Marine. That's why. You could also make an Egghead DLC where it's just Cypher Pole Zero. So you could do Cypher Pole Zero Lucci, Cypher Pole Zero Kaku, which, by the way, why has Kaku never been a playable character? They've only cared about Lucci. There are other Cypher Pole members that are cool. Just make Kaku playable. So you could do Lucci, Kaku, and Stussy. Bam. Cypher Pole Zero DLC. Then you got Egghead itself. You could do a mixture of different characters. But here's another thing. New DLC is ready. There's so many ideas for a new DLC. Because think about this. We could do another Wano DLC. And I know what people are saying. What? We already got like 2 DLCs for Wano. Now tell me none of you would buy a DLC for upgraded Straw Hats. We got an upgraded Luffy. Now what if we got a DLC with 3 Straw Hats? Like, say, Zoro, Sanji, and Robin. They won't? Yeah, they won't, but if they did that, it would sell. Because look, they gave us a new Shanks, and you see how many people were making videos on Shanks. Even big YouTubers who you'd think would not cover the game covered it just for Shanks. Like, if they made Egghead centered DLC, that would be best marketing. Facts. Because not only could you do an upgraded Kizaru, but an upgraded Kuzan? We already got an update. We already got a Garp, but we could get, like, a whole new ultimate for Garp. And again, upgraded Straw Hats as a DLC because of Luffy and Shanks. Fans of Zoro will buy a DLC for Zoro. I doubt they're going to focus on Pirate Warriors 4, Celeste. Realistically, they would probably focus on Pirate Warriors 5. Because Pirate Warriors 4, they went off the hype of Gear 5th, which was a great idea. So, they did all they did, and plus, you know, even though Lee Pro, I do agree with you, and it's like 50-50, because they can't top a Roger DLC, but at the same time, there's a lot of hype characters that they can do that people would be hyped for. But ending it on a Roger DLC is really good. Or just make a new One Piece game? That's all on Bandai. Because, Celeste, when it comes to One Piece games, they are always cash grabs. Nostalgia pick. One Piece have always been cash grab type of games. I believe Pirate Warriors 4 was the first game where they realized, hey, they really like this game. Because, for example, the Odin DLC by itself sold this game over 1 million. With all the small content that was in the game and everything, Odin DLC helped this game get to 1 million. But with the Gear 5th hype, plus the thing that I was asking for, which was Special Log, being extra stuff that you can do in the game. Though Yamato's Adventure should have been 4-player, that was something they missed, but everything else was very good because it's extra content to do. And they give you a reason to grind. Skills that can upgrade characters that were extremely weak back then are now stronger because of these skills. So, they give us a better reason to grind, and grinding for characters, and giving us DLC characters that were hype. So, with the Gear 5 DLC and not only showing us Gear 5 Luffy, but they hinted at Uta, and then the last one that everybody was hyped for, it was Roger. Everyone was excited. Like, for this DLC, everyone was excited for each character. The Film Red DLC, I'll be real, Uta and Kobe were cool, but everyone got hyped for Shanks. Like, Shanks took this entire DLC over. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Because here's the thing, even though Bandai is focusing on Sparking Zero, which is true. I'll go, man. Thanks for the answers. No problem, Celeste. And if you ever have some more questions, we will answer it. I appreciate you coming here, and I hope you have a great day. But to be honest, I'm surprised they haven't released anything for like One Piece content. But again, We got a Bleach game coming, so hey, let the Bleach game live. We can literally wait for another One Piece game. They did it well. Yeah, you had YouTubers, well, anime YouTubers that really don't cover One Piece games like that, cover it because of Shanks. It was kind of crazy. Like, I was surprised freaking Globku jumped on it, because I'm like, this dude only does, like, what, Shinobi Strikers? Why is he doing this? But, I mean, okay. People hyped about it. And then this DLC was, I mean, Roger, Garp, and Rayleigh is a very hype combo. So they did something good with this. They did something good with this. Each character was unique and strong. Roger is on the level of Whitebeard. He just kills everything. Now, are they going to release a new One Piece game? I'm gonna tell you this. Every time they release a One Piece game, it has always been at either the Game Awards, Tokyo Game Show, or what was the other thing? I'm forgetting the name. But Game Awards, they always show One Piece, Dragon Ball games on there. Like, I just say Big Three and Dragon Ball all usually get a cool looking game at the Game Awards. And then they add more details on different events. So if we're expecting a One Piece game, unless somebody gives us information about like a potential One Piece game coming out, the only time we would know about a One Piece game coming is on the Game Awards. If they don't have a One Piece game there, then it'd be like that sometimes. Okay, let me make party. All it takes is a low quality screenshot or a snippet on news for Pirate Warriors. Yeah. Now, I'll tell you this. This is the only thing I want for Pirate Warriors at this point. Which Shinobi Strikers hasn't done, but Xenoverse has done. Make a PS5 version. And I know that sounds very minuscule, but make a PS5 version that fixes all of the small technical issues of Pirate Warriors, like characters not spawning how they should, or the game has issues with too many enemies on the screen, yada yada. Just a lot of small stuff. If they made a PS5 version, better load times and everything, I think a lot of people would be interested in that. I know most people will probably be like, oh, I'm probably not going to get this. Which is fine, but it also helps the sales of the game because more people would be interested. And for like PC, it could just be like a small update that updates the problems of the game. That could be nice. Alright, I have created something. They really need to fix this Onigashima map. Oh my goodness. I want it to look like Onigashima, not freaking intestines. listen to some new music. What is this? Okay. Actually, let me just look if there's yeah, let me just look if there's any Pirate Warriors news. I doubt there is. Okay. Pirate Warriors 4. Let's see what we got. Anything in the latest? Let's see who. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think there's nothing new. Nothing new about Pirate Warriors 4. Yeah, nothing new about Pirate Warriors 4. chilling. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for subbing. I don't know who that is. YouTube does not tell me who subscribes. Come on, Joseph. I don't like you. Oh, yeah. This is also for content creation. If you want to be an anime YouTuber, right? Do not do One Piece content. Like, if you really want to be big with... If you want to be big as an anime YouTuber, do not do One Piece content. And I know that sounds crazy because you'll probably say, oh, what do you mean? You're just saying that because, like, big content creators are going to be on that wave, too. And I'm like, I mean, yes, but I'm going to just let you know, when it comes to One Piece video games, they don't pop off like Naruto or Dragon Ball. Which is crazy because, like, One Piece as a whole, at this point, you could say it's bigger. But it's just regular nature. You cannot try to be a big YouTuber by doing One Piece content. You can't. Oh, that guy there? Yeah, the thing is, like, Bandai does not make good One Piece games. They make cash grab One Piece games. So there's no point in doing the content for One Piece. And like, don't get me wrong, we do get some unique One Piece games, but the good One Piece games die because fans don't support it. And I know that it's like counterproductive because it's like, why would you tell us to not? Why would you say to not do the content on a game that's apparently I'm just gonna be honest with you. It does not pop off like that. Like, if you want to do One Piece content, that's fine, but just know you have to do anything but cover One Piece games. I'd say cover One Piece games after you get like an audience. Because like Pirate Warriors, at this point, I would say you could try to do Pirate Warriors. Like, for example, I stream it because I just like to stream. But even now, there's still people that are making One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 videos for some reason. But they're doing it and getting some type of traction, so I mean, that's good. Like right now, you know what, let me look up Pirate Warriors 4, because I'm gonna tell you this, there are some people who have been basically making the same content as other One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 YouTubers, and they get big from it. Like, for example, this guy named Pixel Sean, he just made Should You Play One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 in 2024 3 weeks ago. 1.6k views. That's good. And there's this guy by the name of Game Burst, who is making mods for Pirate Warriors 4 and also doing moveset videos. They've been kind of doing good, popping off. People doing True Pirate Warriors Hardest Mission with max level characters. Like, for example, people are just reusing other type of content for their channel on Pirate Warriors, and it's just working. So, I mean, Pirate Warriors, you can do it, but other One Piece games, nah. Okay. Wow, I've been streaming for 2 hours. Alright. I'm gonna end it then. Let me just refresh one more time. Well, that is it for today's episode of Grinding Gears, talking about content creation and Sparking Zero content creation. Low-key, I might be doing another Grinding Gears stream tomorrow where I talk about another subject, but obviously have to see how things are. But for now, thank you all, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone. I will see y'all. I mean, if you're on Twitch, I'm probably going to stream Space Marines on there and play something. Oh, wait, no. I'm gonna play a demo later, so just be on the lookout for that. Peace out, y'all. Bye.